Yo, what's up? It's Third War. Alright, so today is Sunday, and I'm gonna try and drop a couple of videos today, basically covering everything about health, or all the basics, basically. So that way afterwards, we can start talking about stuff, dealing with economics, politics, ancient history, just a bunch of crazy shit, alright? So, I got a lot of stuff to show you, so I'm gonna get straight to it. This is hemp oil, alright? This is hemp protein powder. I don't have the package for this because I just keep it inside of here. These are both awesome. You get these from Nutiva.com, Nutiva.com. I'll put it in the description below. Hemp oil, you need if you're omegas. Hemp seed protein powder is a complete protein. If you exercise or if you just need a protein source, this stuff rocks. Alright, this is primarily for people on a vegan diet because a lot of people like to take whey protein powder if they're not on a vegan diet. I don't recommend that. I recommend a vegan diet, which I'll do another video about after this. So after you watch my vegan diet, you might want to watch this again and see what supplements I'm taking, and then look them up and see which ones you would like to take. All right. So hemp oil, hemp protein powder, they rock. All right. Next, we have chlorella spirulina. This is a Now Foods brand. Dr. Mercola also sells this stuff. It tastes really bad. You could also buy it in powder form, right? You could buy chlorella and spirulina in powder form. Whether you buy it in powder or tablets, make sure you're buying certified organic, alright? And also, you'll notice that the chlorella, it has to be organic. I don't know if you can read that. Organic broken cell wall chlorella, because they have to break the cell wall in order for it to chelate heavy toxic metals inside your body so it can bind onto them and pull them out of your body. So make sure you're getting broken cell wall chlorella. For spirulina, you don't have to do that. Yeah, so the powder tastes really bad, but I personally, if you can handle it, I definitely recommend the powder more than the tablets. But a lot of people can't handle it, so if any, then take the tablets if you have to, you know what I'm saying? There was actually a study, and Mike Adams from naturalnews.com actually posted a little ebook about this stuff, which I highly recommend you watch. I can post the link down there too as well. But basically, school children, they did a study where certain kids took chlorella tablets and certain kids didn't. And I believe it was only 6 months, and I don't know how they measured it, but basically the intelligence of the kids that were taking chlorella went up, I believe, 50% or something crazy like that compared to the kids that weren't taking it. Like I said, I don't know how they measured the intelligence gain, but they said that it happened, and I believe it, because when I first started taking this, I noticed I was operating on a whole different mental level than I was prior to taking this. So yeah, they're only taking 5 grams too, so I mean 5 grams isn't a lot, especially if you're taking the powder. So look into chlorella and spirulina. This binds the toxic heavy metals in your body, pulls them out, which is pivotal. I mean we need that in this day and age, because if you watch my video about the chemtrails and about the fluoride and about the aluminum, and just we're being bombarded from every angle with toxic heavy metals. So definitely get chlorella for that. If you have mercury fillings in your mouth, do not take chlorella, because it can actually leach the mercury out of your mouth, circulate it through your bloodstream, and actually drop it off in places such as your brain, which isn't good. They're better off in your teeth than in your brain. So get those mercury fillings removed and then start taking tons of chlorella. It's a food. You can't overdose on it. It's not a drug. It's a food. So yeah, definitely do that. And spirulina is just as good. I don't think it detoxes heavy metals, but this has 1,000,001 other benefits that chlorella doesn't have. So if you use them in unison, you'll notice a huge difference in your health, energy levels, everything. All right. Next, we have astaxanthin. All right. This, I believe, is from microalgae. Spirulina and chlorella are microalgae as well, but I believe there's a defense mechanism in certain microalgae that when they're exposed to the sun, they actually produce astaxanthin to protect them from the sun's rays. And then that astaxanthin is harvested and put inside of these. They're just little, liquid-filled tablets. Kind of looks like the pill from the Matrix, little red pill. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe I read a study on this where it actually increased strength gains 60%. Once again, I don't know how they measure this. I'm just saying that I read this, so I'm not, you gotta look it up for yourself, validate it if you want. But yeah, 60% strength gains. I don't know how long it took for that. But yeah, it's also an antioxidant, way more powerful than vitamin C and all the other antioxidants. So this is the bomb. So you can get this in Mercola.com, and I'll be posting links for National News and Mercola.com at the link below, because those are both sites that you need to subscribe to, because you will learn tons of stuff, right? Next, Himalayan salt. This stuff rocks, alright? I believe there's 84 trace minerals in here that your body needs. Regular table salt is actually chemicals, and it's actually extremely bad for your body. It takes minerals away from your body. This replenishes minerals, alright? So 84 different minerals at that, you know what I'm saying? And not just a couple minerals, a bunch of them. So the difference between using this and regular table salt is tremendous. Regular sea salt is different from table salt. Regular sea salt isn't terrible, depending on what kind you get, but this is still better. It doesn't supply iodine, so you're still going to need to find a source of iodine. You can eat kelp or something like that to get a natural source of iodine. But definitely start using this. It's very cheap at Mercola.com as well. Just go to Mercola.com, click on products, and you'll find a bunch of cool stuff there. Yeah, and you can also make a drink out of this called Soleil, where you put salt and purified water and let it sit there for 24 hours, and then you just pour a little bit, maybe a tablespoon a day, inside of your glass of water when you wake up, and it'll make like a saltwater drink, which you can drink and basically replenish any minerals. You can do that after working out, basically whenever you want to. So yeah, Himalayan salt. Next, coconut oil, also from Nutiva.com. This is the bomb, especially if you're out of energy a lot. This can definitely help with energy. It helps with fat loss. It helps with everything. Healthy hearts. They say that saturated fat is bad for you. This is saturated fat. This is not bad for you. This is very good for you. And once again, look up everything I'm talking about, because I have a 15-minute time limit. I can't go into detail as much as I'd like to about every single thing here. So I'm basically just telling you what's really good and what to look into. And then from there, you look into it and decide which things you want to buy. Because it might be hard to afford all of this, because some of this stuff is kind of on the expensive side. So right here, chia seeds. These are good. These actually aren't organic, but soon I'm going to start buying organic kind. Very good for you, alright? Also helps with weight loss if that's what you're going after. But has omegas, omega-3s and all that. And I believe, I don't know if it was the Aztecs, or I believe it was the Aztecs. This was like their battle food, if I remember right. They would take this before battle and just fuck people up, alright? So this is the stuff you want to buy. It's really good. You can also get that at Nutiva.com if you want to. Alright, maca powder. I don't use it. I bought it, I tried it, it tastes terrible. There's different brands that taste better. Supposedly it raises testosterone levels and does a million other cool things for your endocrine system. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's supposed to be really good for you. I don't like the taste. I'll probably try it again soon and try and take it regularly and see what happens. But supposedly it's really good for you. So I'm just putting this out there for those of you that might want to look into it and might be interested in taking it. So this is considered another superfood. I get most of my superfoods, if you want to call them that, at livesuperfoods.com, which is another good website. So yeah, maca powder. Check it out. If it's your thing, then buy some and use it. This is raw organic cocoa nibs, or cacao, whatever you want to call it. A lot of health activist people, whatever you want to call them, say that cacao is good for you. This is raw chocolate, basically, before they process it, before they throw in sugar. It's bitter. You can taste the chocolate flavor a little bit, but actually a lot. But yeah, a lot of people say this is good for you. I personally and people around me were taking it for a while, and I got anxiety. Other people had like anger problems that I know, and just I don't know. I mean, a lot of people say it's toxic too. Like, or not a lot of people, but people in the health industry. Some people say it's toxic. I personally agree with them, but this is like a hardcore stimulant. Supposedly, if you eat 40 raw beans, you'll actually start hallucinating. I never tried it. I don't want to try it. If you want to try it, do it. But don't sue me if you try it and something goes wrong. Yeah, so I mean, it's up to you. Research it yourself. I don't take these anymore. This is just what I had from before. I probably won't take them anymore. I mean, if you want to take them every once in a while and treat them like a recreational drug, because that's pretty much what they are. If you need to stay up late one night and you want to eat a couple beans, raw cacao beans, then do it. But it's not. I don't think it's something that you should be eating every day as a supplement. That's just my opinion. Once again, you research it and you decide, you know. Alright. This stuff right here. Bragg's apple cider vinegar. Alright. You should all buy this. Get rid of the what's it called? I think it's Heinz brand. Get rid of your white vinegar. Get rid of your your balsamic vinegar. Get rid of all that. Buy this. All right. This is non-pasteurized. It's gluten-free. It's raw, unfiltered. It's just a bomb. If you take a tablespoon of this every day, even if you don't use it for salads or whatever, just a tablespoon every day will provide huge benefits, especially if you have acid reflux and you take a tablespoon of this a day. That should definitely help. So if you've got family members dealing with acid reflux, tell them about this, and I guarantee that it'll help after a short amount of time. Tablespoon, 2 tablespoons a day, you decide, but this is very good for you. All right, it's not that expensive. It's like $5, so I highly recommend you invest in that. All right, Homozon. Homozon is basically powdered oxygen. You take some with water, and then you drink something acidic, basically like lemon juice in water, or even the Bragg's apple cider vinegar in water. And that acid basically activates the oxygen. So once it's inside of you, it gets activated, and then it starts oxidizing stuff and basically doing damage to all the bad stuff in your colon and just everywhere. It gives you energy, and it is very good. Nikola Tesla, I believe, had something to do with making this, because this has something to do with the whole ozone thing. And ozone is good for you. So I'm going to do a video on Nikola Tesla soon. He was a badass. If you don't know about him, there's a reason for that. They don't want you to know about him. If you want to do some research on him after this video, please do so, because you won't be disappointed. Homozon, it's like $40, one of these, kind of expensive, but it's good. Next, I have Meso Gold and Meso Iridium. It's colloidal gold and colloidal iridium, and basically you take a tablespoon of this a day, and it's supposed to enhance your mental abilities, make you think faster. This supposedly helps with meditation and all that. I haven't tried it, but in meditation, but I have noticed that my mind is definitely operating much faster after taking these. My dad's noticed it, so people online, there's a bunch of testimonies all over the internet if you want to check it out. Yeah, Meso Gold and Meso Iridium, very good stuff. They also have colloidal silver, which basically is a natural antibiotic, and you pretty much won't get sick if you're taking that a lot. So definitely look into that, and you can get this at, what's the company? Meso something. If you just look up Meso Gold or Meso Iridium on Google, you'll see the company. It's Meso something, I think. So that's basically it. Next, I'm gonna do a video on veganism. These supplements are primarily for a vegan diet. Of course, you can still take them. I recommend you take them if you're not on a vegan diet. But this is just what helps me on my vegan diet, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully you check out my previous videos and my next video, and it helps you out on your journey towards health, you know what I'm saying? Because health is everything. Health is our foundation. It's how we experience life, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have good health, everything else is just gonna lack in quality, you know what I'm saying? Because this is how we experience life, through our body and through our mind. So if those aren't working at peak conditions, you know what I'm saying, then everything else is gonna suffer pretty much. So stay tuned. I got a video on veganism and then some other videos coming out today too. Yeah, I'm Third War. You can check out my tracks. I'm an underground rapper. YouTube.com/official Third War. Right over here I'll have a box that says click here to check out my music. So please do that. Spread these videos around. Spread my music around if you like it. And yeah. So more videos coming soon. Alright, later.